everybody, welcome to the studio. Today we're working on a project that I absolutely love, and I'm almost ashamed to tell you that I have actually bought these little orbs, which is what we're making today, because I had no idea that I could actually make one. These are 4-inch and these are going to go on my Christmas tree this year. I'm going to put some greenery on them in a bow and they're going to hang on our tree. So that's what we're making, but we're making a larger version. So we're making a 7-inch version, which would be beautiful sitting on a table or hanging somewhere in your house. They're hugely popular with farmhouse decor, which is why I love them, but they're also really popular with cottage industrial. So you will see a lot of these out there. Wayfair and Burch Lane and all of those places sell these because they're hugely popular, like I said. So I'm going to show you an easier way to get the same look and a lot less expensive, but you need some embroidery hoops. So you need 3 7-inch embroidery hoops to make this size, or 3 4-inch to make this size. Totally up to you, or you could use larger. You need 3 regardless. So the first thing we're going to do, let me tilt this down. I can't get it quite far enough down. There we go. I think I got it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is put some gloves on, and we're going to stain these, because that's immediately going to change the look from embroidery hoop to something special. So let me throw some gloves on, and we're going to stain these really quick, just with some paper towels. You don't need a rag or anything. This is just a quick stain, just to give them a more high-end look. This is pretty, but the stained is more high-end. Now, if this is your color scheme, the more natural look, you're gonna just skip to the next step of putting it together. And that's just as easy as this step. This truly, like I said, I'm ashamed that I have purchased these before now that I have made one. So we're just gonna run the stain along, inside and out. We're gonna go all the way around. When we're done, we're gonna take another paper towel and wipe some of the excess off. This is not even a glue project. Like, you tighten the last hoop on this and you don't even have to glue it. You can, and if you want to, by all means glue it. But I want the ability to take them apart should I want to do something different with them later. So I did not glue any of mine. I just tightened them really well. All right, so you're just wiping that excess off. That does 2 things. It gives it a very nice color, and it also makes the dry time a lot less. Now, with gel stain, you do have quick dry time, so it's easier to work with because you can start your projects a lot sooner than you can with traditional stain. But it does still take a little bit. Making sure you get the insides and all the sides on this, because everything will show once your orb is put together. I'm just so tickled over this. Seriously, I bought these 7-inch and 4-inch from Joann's. I think they were $2.29 each. I know you can get them cheaper on Amazon, and I normally do, but I only needed 1 set to show you this project, and I wasn't sure about the 4-inch for the ornaments, so I only bought 1 set. But so $2.29 each. Used a coupon. So for 6 of them, I paid $9. So two orbs for $9. And like I normally tell you with all of our projects, if you don't have stain, you can use some watered down brown paint. So don't feel like you have to run out and get stain if you don't usually have stain at home. You can water down some of your brown craft paint and it'll come out just the same. The idea is just to give it a richer wood color than the embroidery hoop has on its own. And you could even paint these. They'd be beautiful painted colors to match your home. I love the idea of different colors. But because I'm a farmhouse girl, we're going with this stain, because these are going right up in my house. I think my husband has finally learned not to question the random things that I bring home, because this was one of those that he was kind of like, huh? What are you going to do with those? All right, now on this one, be really careful because those little metal pieces make it hard to stain. Because I don't want to get stain all over them because then it's going to get everywhere. But I also want it stained all the way up to it and all around it. So it's almost inevitable I'm going to make a mess. All right, wipe this one down, get it good and dry, and then I'm going to get my gloves off, and we literally are going to put this together. And you are going to, if you own one of these, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I bought one of these. But it's okay because I'm in the same club with you. Oops, I'm not sure what happened to my video. There we go. I must have been getting some sort of notification. All right, so, but like I said, we're in the same club if you've bought one of these in the past, because I certainly have. But now that I know better, it won't happen again. All right, so I'm all done staining, so I'm gonna clean my mess up, get out of these gloves, get rid of these yucky paper towels. I probably should leave the gloves on because this is still gonna be a little wet. At home, I'd wait about 15 minutes and then I would start putting them together. Turn that up a little bit. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do, literally, is just put one together like this. Now, I gotta tell you, I'd tack that with some glue and that with some glue and have one just like that too. I think they're gorgeous all the way around. If they were just two like this, I would definitely put some glue in because there's nothing to hold them together. This one is what's gonna bind them all together at the end. But this is your first step. You just put these together. I put them in a little bit of an X pattern, as you can see right there, because the next one is gonna go right over them like that. Can you see? We've already got the orb. Literally, we are 7 minutes into this video and we have stained it and have it almost all the way put together. These places should be ashamed for what they charge for these. All right, now, I'm gonna set that down for a second and I'm gonna open up my last piece of this, which is this embroidery hoop, and I'm gonna set it right over and I'm gonna tighten it up. Guys, this is literally the entire project. And you have, the last one I bought was from West Elm, and they are very, very pricey in my opinion, but I absolutely fell in love with this orb, and it was exactly like this one that I just paid $5 for basically. I think it was $9.94 with tax for all, for both sets. And there you have it. You have a gorgeous farmhouse industrial orb that you made in 8 minutes and 13 seconds, guys. This one is a keeper, and I'm telling you, I absolutely love these smaller ones for the Christmas tree, but I do think I'd go 3-inch, and you can find the 3-inch ones in packs of 10 on Amazon. But the 3-inch will give you, I think it's gonna be a better size for the tree. But I'm gonna try this one and see what I think. And maybe I'll do both. Maybe a few 4-inch ones and a few 3-inch ones on the tree with a little bit of greenery and a bow, and you're set. And these bigger ones, you just lay them around your house. They're absolutely breathtaking and such a conversation piece. Make sure you try this out. Everybody's gonna love these and wonder where you got them, and it'll be our secret. Bye.